It's me, Danielle, in the Lavender and Bergamot kitchen. I am coming at you today with a cold brew coffee technique. So the weather's heating up. It's getting too hot for hot coffee in the morning. So there's this great technique for cold brewing coffee. It's similar to how you would make a cold brew tea, like overnight. You just take a longer time to steep it. So I've been doing 2 quarts at a time, just so that I end up having enough coffee for the effort for a few days. And maybe 3 to 4 days is what I end up with enough coffee for. So with 1 quart jar, it's about, so if you had a slightly bigger than a quart, it would be nice, because you would do 1 cup of coffee grounds to 4 cups of water. So that's the ratio, 1 to 4. And so the only issue is with the quart is that you can't quite get all 4 cups of water once you add the coffee grounds. So you're going to grind your coffee grounds to the French press setting, like a very sort of thick cornmeal kind of texture for your grinds. And then you're going to top off your jar with water and set it aside for, I found about 15 hours is kind of the best. So then you put the lid on, and you can leave it in the fridge or you can leave it on the counter. It doesn't really matter. But when you're done with that 15 hours, you end up with coffee. It's going to look nice and dark. And the way I've been straining it is using one of those reusable gold filters from just that I took out of my coffee pot. But you could also use like a funnel and line it with some muslin. You could also use a fine mesh strainer, which I don't have one handy right now. But say you did have a fine mesh strainer, then you would want to maybe double strain it. So then you just take your coffee and you pour it through, let it strain. Oh, that has water in it, sorry. The magic of television isn't quite working out for me today. But then you keep it in the fridge. You can make ice cubes out of it. You can add a vanilla bean to this. As it's steeping overnight, you could add cardamom pods or a cinnamon stick. There's all sorts of ways that you can jazz it up. And if we had time, I would love to show you that we could use the coffee in the ice cubes to make like a frosty or something delicious like that. So enjoy your cold coffee in the summertime. And thank you for coming to the Lavender and Bergamot kitchen.